Had a bit of time to kill, so I thought I'd check in with y'all here and say aloha. Hey, gee, what to say about life? It looks like a month from now I will be back at work. It looks like it. I mean, they haven't changed anything. Numbers today were really good for the first time in a while because I think I recall, if you recall, I did think I mentioned something about how Rangers here in Glasgow clinched the division. And when they did, they had an all-night day street party, which was completely illegal. And needless to say, a few days after that, also the numbers started rising like fuck. And it's taken 2 weeks for it to calm back down, really, to get it back to kind of where it was 2 weeks ago. It's actually a little lower than 2 weeks ago now, so it's really starting to drop, which is good. I had my vaccine last Monday. I think I posted a wee vlog about that. I think that's the last time I posted. Who knows, maybe I've posted since then. I'm just drunk and don't remember. But it was fine. I mean, the actual jag was no big deal. I came home. It was the last night of the Todd tour. So the Clear Human tour finished the day I got the vaccine. And, it started at 3 a.m. the show. So I was up to about 3 a.m. And about 1 o'clock, I started to feel like something was not right with Jill. And sure enough, when I started really getting into the show, I felt really bad. It's just like a bad fever, I didn't have the chills or anything. It wasn't like I felt hot, like I had a fever per se. But you know how when your bones kind of feel like someone's breaking them from the inside when you've got a fever, when you've got the flu, and it hurts, everything just hurts. You just feel like shit. That's what I felt like. So I think I probably did have a fever. When I took my temperature the next day, it said I didn't, but it was high normal. So I usually am below normal always when I take my temperature, but it was almost exactly normal. So I probably did have a fever, I reckon. I think I run cold. It's the goth in my blood. But I woke up the next day, still felt like shit, took more cocodamol, and when I took the next cocodamol batch within about an hour, I felt pretty fine. And in fact, that afternoon I went out for a walk. Just kind of weird, because if I woke up in the morning, I would have actually called in sick. I would not have gone to work that day. I felt that bad. And people know me, know I never call in sick. Like, I've got to be, literally, you got to scrape me off the walls before I call in sick. But of course I'm not working, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, had I been working, I would have called in sick. That's how bad it felt. But then 2 hours later, I was absolutely fine. So it's just really strange. But it's done now, and it's been over a week. It's going to be 3 weeks before it's actually working, they say, to where it should be. I'm sure I've got some immunity now, though, by now, for sure. A lot of people talk about arm pain. I had virtually none. A little bit sore, but it wasn't really till like 2-3 days later that it was at its sorest, and it wasn't even that sore. Whereas, like, usually if I get a flu jag, it's actually freaking sore, Also, I'm like, man, my arm's killing me, and I always say, oh, that's right, you had that injection. But because I usually get them every year. Oh, I've got somebody at my door. How exciting. Whoops, I better go and let them in. Just a second. All right, so hello. Hi. All right, so anyway, on that note, better get going. That's pretty much all the news I had anyway. Yeah, until we see each other again, wear your mask, stay safe, get your vaccine, don't touch anything, don't fucking touch me, wash your goddamn hands. Ciao.